Okay, here we go. Doing an art stream this time, and we're going to teach you how to draw chibis because they're fun to make. And specifically, it's going to be of CdawgVA. You may know him, you may not. It's quite fun. Quite a fun character to draw. And I just want to draw, I could draw myself, but I draw myself often, so I thought, changing it up a little would probably be due. Now, the first thing we, just a second. Alright, that should be much louder, I think. There we go. Now, the first thing we want to do when we draw chibis, basically, one of the biggest appeals of drawing chibis is their big ass head. So, that is what we're going to do. For Connor, basically, with the head, you can go with any shape you want. It doesn't really matter. Heads don't even have to be that big. Most of mine don't tend to be as big. But a lot of people want to make them really cute, so they're gonna add a little cheek over here, or a different head shape. It doesn't matter too much how you want it. You can just make it however you want. Sometimes you don't want it to have too many features. You want it to be stylized, basically. You don't want it to have that anime look with the chiseled chin. Yeah, I know he has it, but we're not gonna do that. Obviously, you can do this more or less how you want this part. And we're just gonna sketch it here. And wow, would you look at that? We already have a head. Amazing. The second part of this is the body. The body is generally like it's almost the same height as the head. You can make it bigger or smaller. We're gonna make it like this big for Connor here. Just cause no particular reason why is this size. I just felt like it was the size I wanted. Sometimes I'm gonna enlarge the body because I feel like the size isn't like big enough. But here's basically where his torso is gonna be. This is his legs. We're gonna make him just a little taller. Gotta make this a little smaller just so I can fit him better. Here's the little feet. Cute little feet. And I know in this picture we don't actually see his feet, but we see his pants, so I can just assume that he's wearing, like, instead of socks, just nice shoes. Third thing about chibi design is stubby hands and stubby legs. They don't have to, obviously, they don't have to look like that, but that is the general consensus of chibi stuff. I mean, I've drawn more or less with the hands. I go a little bit more detail depending what the hands are doing, and like for example his hand here is a little more in the frame, so we're just gonna I'm gonna put it here so I can have it closer. This is obviously sketch, so I'm not going right away. Sometimes I go right away into just drawing chibis because they're really easy. Doesn't take a long time or anything of the sort. So I'm like, why wait? Why keep drawing? It's whatever. Gonna erase this part here. See, I drew him like standing kind of the opposite of how he is actually standing in the picture, but it doesn't really matter. I'm the one who creates things, I get to decide. Now for the Chibis, basically, you want big ass eyes as well as a head. You can make them however you want them. Again, they have many different shapes. Usually, if you want your character to have a more innocent look to them, you're gonna do one of those eyes where they're really big. And I guess maybe that could fit for Connor, but it doesn't really fit with the image that we're referencing, basically. You can also look at the eye shape, right? So for Connor, it's kind of like the one I go often with, I think. Let's flip around. I'm gonna make his chin a little less pronounced here. So what was I doing? Yes, eyes. Mostly the mouth is gonna take very little of the face. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a shape for the eyes, and then I'm going to decide the design for the eyes. Oftentimes the shape kind of gives me the idea if I want what kind of type of eye do I want or don't want to have. Sometimes I use a completely different shape than the shape I originally put, which is completely fine, obviously. So you don't really have to do it the same way. Oftentimes people will make really big eyes for Chibis, and yeah, as I said, those kind of are more for innocent-like characters, I think. You can or you don't have to add a nose or indication of where a nose would be. A lot of people don't even add it at all. I kind of like adding just a little line. Now, I know in the image he's not really smiling or anything, but come on now, we want to make it cute. And maybe even a smirk of some sort. Perhaps a Connor smirk in his JoJo merch. Now, this shape I don't really mind. I just need to change it a little to make it nicer. Again, as it's a sketch, a lot of these lines are not going to be really present in the final, like these small lines and stuff like that. Because I'm gonna ink it. I like this bigger shape for him, because I'm gonna have him kind of like look to the side or maybe straight ahead. I'm not quite sure yet. And not quite as the reference image, but yeah. It'll kind of be funny thinking about how he took the image. Yep. Yeah, like that. The picture they had with the socks out on the balcony was really fucking funny. It's like, oh, they're all in their suits or whatever, but then with their socks out. Amazing. Now, basically for the clothes and whatever, yeah, it doesn't kind of doesn't have a neck, but whatever, you know, who needs a neck these days? Yeah. The neck isn't really, like, I mean, it's a thick neck, alright. Maybe I can move his whole body a little bit down. Just to make space for the neck. wanna make the suit basically. The whole point of drawing chibis is that everything is very simplified. You don't really have to think too hard about it. You just kind of go with the simplification of the forms of whatever he's wearing, right? In this case, it's a suit. He's kind of turning this way, which is kind of a little different than he is on the picture, which is fine. We are going to do that. Alright. This is a little scrunched up the way he's standing because he has the hand in the pocket. Yeah, but that's not that really important currently to us. Kind of looks like he has a turtleneck. Just follow the forms. It's all gonna be good. Alright. That's that. And then here we have that hand. So I'll just do some slight adjustments here. Again, this is mostly simplification, obviously. It's not quite like the image, but that's fine. It's called a reference image for a reason. It doesn't really have to be exactly the same or anything. Yeah, no, that's not right. Alright, so here we want to make one stubby hand, just like triangle shape, more or less following how his hand is, which, yeah, it's not gonna end up being a triangle, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. Alright. Here I made this like really thick, so we're gonna slimmer that down. And then on this side, I also used for the thumbnail the Apex Apex Lily Chibi I drew, because I can't use it anywhere. I keep trying to stream Apex. I mean, not trying to. I was actually trying a lot of testing a lot of different settings, and like while some can stream, some just like don't even collect any data from when I stream. And for those that can't stream, I can't really have my avatar in them. I'm still hoping that like maybe I can record it or something at least. Yeah, but that also kind of records really choppy. Just the laptop's kind of weak in that department. Okay, so now here he has the little. I mean, in most cases, the clothes are really gonna be simple, so it's not really gonna take as long as this is taken. Hey, he's looking stylish. Why wouldn't we draw him stylish, you know? So on this side, like this. This is a little too to the front, so a little adjustment there. There we go. So now for his hair, mainly Chibi hair is kind of weird. A lot of time it's really simple, but like if you have like a hairdo like he does, it's gonna obviously look a bit different. So the ears really don't matter. Sometimes I make them big just cause, you know. And also every time now I think about big ears, I get reminded of Oyasumi Pumpun and the big ass ears they have there. Bro, that really threw me off the first time I was reading that. I was like, what the hell is wrong with these ears? And I just kept thinking it until I got used to it, and it took a while to get used to it, to be honest. You can basically anything that regards the body can be as simplified as possible. It doesn't matter. Sometimes, for example, sometimes I just draw hands like this, and then you just have little lines. That's completely fine. Most of the time, it doesn't really matter. But if you, obviously, I'm gonna detail his hand a little bit better because I want it to look different. But yeah, obviously, a lot of time it's not really necessary to detail any character's hand that much. Here we're going with like 3 shapes. One little swirl here that he made. You just want to follow the shape basically of the hair you're trying to do. Yeah, as I said, most other chibis don't really have that complicated hair or anything. I mean, his hair is also not really complicated. It's just, as I said, just stylish. I didn't add his eyebrows. Eyebrows are like my weak point. All of my eyebrows look the same. Eyebrows are just weird, man. But his are like kind of straight or whatever. So straight like him. Haha. We're just gonna maybe we can do a little smirky eyebrow. Let me put the back. Just like that. Alright. Now this is the part of the head we don't want to peek through. Okay, some of these are fine, some of these are not. Okay. Alright, so that. Now, for the eyes itself, you can basically draw them however you want, and detail them as much as you want, or you can keep them simple as well. It doesn't. It really matters, like, what are you trying to emphasize in your piece. He looks like a serial killer. Let's reevaluate what we want to do. Hello, Mia. Hello. Welcome. Drawing a little chibi Connor. Think he's looking quite cute currently. I tend to draw chibi eyes the same way I draw my regular eyes. I just color them very differently. Cause yeah, he looks like he's looking upwards. I need to fix that. Hardest part of drawing an eye is drawing an iris. Rip. Sometimes when my eyes just ain't cooperating, I don't even finish them. Like the iris, I just leave it like this and then work with that. Currently I don't think that's gonna work. It might. He's looking like a villain of some sort. It's because of the smirk. The JoJo villain. Yep. Come on now. I can't draw myself all the time. Do-hoo-hoo, you know? People gonna think I'm a narcissist or something, you know? Gotta add the 93% somewhere. Oh my god, he honestly looks like a serial killer. Okay, I gotta figure out what I want to do with this eye. I guess if I colored it, then it would probably give a different vibe. oftentimes when they look like serial killer is because the upper eyelid isn't closed up on the eye. So there's a pro tip. Except I don't want to change his eye shape, and that's why I'm struggling at the moment. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Oh well. He looks like a villain. He looks like a villain. I can't. It's just his face. He looks like a banker of some sort. Like not a banker. Like how do I like a debt collector. Debt collector basically. That's how he looks like. He in the mafia. You didn't fucking pay your shit, and he's here to collect. Yeah, life. Haha. Okay. This is gonna look better with color. I promise. Now we have the little smirky murky. Alright. Now let's see. Just testing. Alright. The upper part's gonna be dark anyway, so it's not really gonna affect the killer psychopath vibes we're getting over here. When you color it in, it looks better. Does he? Interesting. Like, what do you mean? Get some of those shinies in the eye. Alright, so that's a sketch finished. I'm just gonna move him a little down. Gonna crop the canvas because it's too big. Cool. Now, next stage of this process is inking. Some people might do different line art, but I just do the one I always do. Well, not the one I always do. There was that with the fiery mage. I did a different type of inking, but this one's just easier to do. And as I said, chibis are there to be stress-free. Ain't about to think and waste so much time on drawing chibis. I don't generally follow the line art too closely for chibis. Sometimes I do in general, but like sometimes I don't. It just flows better. Go over here, especially because you can just erase. Right. Since this is his chin, I just want to fix that a little bit there. There we go. If the chin ain't looking right, just make it thicker. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I will change his chin later. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how thick it's gonna look. I mean, you know, chibis are like big-headed babies, basically. So it doesn't, like... it's fine, either way. Oh yeah, on tournaments, he is like... I guess I could see that, yeah. Think about it, because I feel like it can never really capture fully the scratchiness or whatever, the look of, as if you drew it with a pencil, right? With a pencil brush or whatever the fuck it's called. Because it just looks better when it's like messy and whatever. Just more fun to look at too at the same time. But with ink, a lot of the time it has to like, you gotta make it. You got, you can't make mess. Automatic mess. It's kind of like when you're coloring with watercolor versus acrylics. A lot of the time you're not gonna see a lot of texture with acrylics. I mean, it's there obviously, and you will sometimes. But with the watercolor, you just go with the mess, and then from the mess you create shapes that make it more appealing versus the shapes you create. Organic shapes, I guess, are always better than the ones you create on your own. They feel nicer, and this hairs feel nicer when it's organic. Inking doesn't really feel as organic, obviously, because it has a little stricter way it behaves, which obviously also has its benefits. It makes really clean line work and artwork in general. But yeah, trying to follow with the ink what you've done with the pencil, or yeah, it feels like damn, where's my texture? Damn, that seems very repetitive. But when I did it with the ink, it's not repetitive. Damn, where's it going? We're gonna give him a little. I don't know. Our resident ink master might disagree, though. Maybe Mia thinks the pencil stuff is just too messy. Doesn't look good. Different strokes for different folks. Ha ha. Alright. Okay. Just trying to make this look nice. Alright. Welcome back. I was trashing inking. And then I called you out by name saying that you might not agree with my takes on inking. Nah, I'm just kidding. I wasn't trashing it. I was just basically saying how the messy lines, since they're made more organically than inking lines, just feel nicer in general to look at, and but inking obviously has its own place, the cleanliness in art. But yeah, I said you might disagree because inking is your favorite way to line your arts. Okay. There we go. The big ass head. Yeah, I was saying it's trash. It should be abolished. To be fair, ink on paper is really satisfying to like line. It's really nice. Just like glides over. That one's yeah. Yeah, sometimes people will add eyelashes to chibis. I kind of think that looks a little weird on chibis in general. I mean, to be fair, I in general never even add eyelashes. I don't know. It's like, who cares? It's better without them. But that said, I don't make hyper-realistic art or anything regarding humans. So that part is whatever for me. Who needs eyelashes, bro? You know? Not me. I don't know if the music's too loud or not. I don't know how loud I'm talking. I haven't checked. Now the eyes. Ah, oops, that's not what I wanted to take. There's so many shortcuts in all the art programs. I'm just too lazy to learn most of them, to be honest. Could do so many things faster, probably. If I just learned the shortcuts. Come on now, come on. There we go. We'll go back to the rest of the eyes. Now for that smugness. There he is. There he is. To be more lazy. Interesting. Interesting. Shoulders might be a little too big for a chibi, but who cares? You can make him however you want him. This is the pocket hand. The pickpocket hand. Haha. Whoops. Okay. There it is. I'll probably have to like change this hand a little bit to make it look nicer. This currently isn't really looking that nice. Yep. Gotta make him smug. I was thinking maybe of, I don't really watch Iron Mouse, but I watched when she collabs with Connor. I was thinking of maybe drawing her new demon outfit because it's really cool. I saw it like on Twitter or something. I was like, damn, that looks really nice. I was thinking of drawing it, but I'm like, bro, that's also probably a lot of work that I'm not willing to put, as I'm not that invested. So Chibi Connor it was. Proportions generally tend to be the same as the proportions normally, except smaller. You know, regardless of the head-body ratio, that's not normal. But for example, if his torso is this short, where his length of his elbow is, would be roughly where his belly button would be, right? So that still applies no matter if you're doing it chibified or not. Which is also one way to try and figure out if your proportions are okay looking even for a chibi, you know. And why people don't think chibis are a monstrosity, even though they have a big ass head. Because, like, it's all, you know, it all works. It all works somehow. But this hand isn't working though, so let me try and figure it out. I'm gonna make it more higher up, I think, would probably make it look alright. The shit talk they do to each other is fun. The stream when they learned each other's languages was pretty funny. Yeah, the shit talk is pretty fun. Even though everybody ships them, the shit talking kind of gives me the sibling vibes personally. It's pretty fun. But I don't think I do remember I watched some of that video with the languages. However, I don't quite remember it. I remember more the gaming videos rather than those kind of videos. Cause you know, my brain's lazy like that. Like, what languages? Think I gotta watch, bruh. Erased from memory to give more space to Apex lore. About Apex Legends. Amazing. Alright. Thickness of lines for these ones aren't really that important. Alright, here's that one. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sometimes you can just leave the lines unfinished if you want to as well. Because that doesn't really matter. Sometimes you can add like small lines as well to give off. Now here we're gonna do, this one's also folding a little weirdly, so we're gonna fold it in a different way. Like that. There we go. Even though obviously I sketched it out, when you're lining it, you kind of see if you've made mistakes, if you made some mistakes or not, if you want to change it or not, and stuff like that. For example, look at that elbow, and now in comparison to that, now it looks better. What was this die again? I realized I made the tie really big. Alright. There we go. Little jacket. So how was your day, Doohoo? How are you doing? Okay, so that was the pants. We also want a little line here. I don't even know if he's wearing a belt or not. Let me check. I didn't even look at that. Okay, it doesn't look like he's wearing a belt. Okay, cool. So we're not even gonna add anything there. Doesn't really matter. She's very little normal day. Oh, what do you expect? Do you expect to achieve a lot every day? Or like a normal, what would be a normal amount of achievement a day? I achieve very little every day. Rip. This leg is a little high. Now, two things for the left is this hand and the eyes for the line art. As I said before, complicating this is gonna make it look worse, so we don't want that. Hello, hello, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Wait, what's a mood? I don't remember what I said, damn it. Oh, probably I achieve very little every day. Is that what I... Next line. Yeah, I gotta... Sand is a little weird. Just gotta make it look nicer. Still looking a little weird. Shorter. Yeah, I think it should look like he's holding the thing now. Make it more pointy. Pointy for the holding. Alright. Alright. Now the eyes. Oh, you called him Mr. CDawg. That's kind of cute. Why'd you call him Mr. CDawg? Is it because he's in a suit, or you're just calling him like that? Let's go. Alright, that looks better. And now, these ones here. That's fucking... That'd be so funny. Imagine somebody calling him Mr. CDawg. That's so funny. Alright, one here. Alright. And we're gonna remove that. See if there is anywhere we can fix it a little. Here looks fine. Face looks fine. Here we're just gonna connect this. Come on now. There are those pockets, and we can also add little streaks where he's holding this. That and smaller streak there. The clothing streak here for this one doesn't really matter that much. Just see if I like that. There we go. This one doesn't really matter much. I probably put this one a little too far though. So fix that. Oops. And then like that, right? Alright. CdawgVA. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Turn it off. We're gonna add buttons here. There's like 1, 2. We can't see the third, but we'll add the third anyway. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, 3. Alright, and we could add the pocket as well. Alright, there we go. That's the line art. I think he looks quite cute. I didn't even say this. Alright, there we go. So normally you would be able to select and it would just select the outline. However, I have holes everywhere, so that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it the old takes forever way. Let's see. This is pretty light. You're gonna take a little darker from his skin tone. Yeah, that's fine. Big brush goes zoom till I have to fill in the corners. Yeah, this music's kind of really distracting. I don't know why. Not all music, just this specific track. It already played once, and I'm like, damn. It distracted me then too when I was talking. Now I'm even talking less. Because we're at the final stages, which is the coloring. Coloring of the chibis basically include coloring them however you want. But since chibis are kind of anime-esque, you know, I tend to color them with cell shading, and it's also the fastest way to do it as well. So I'd probably recommend you do it that way if you want to draw chibis. Colors are still really bright. I can't tell where I've been with it, where I haven't. So how was your first stream? Did you enjoy it? Was it fun? The reason I'm coloring everything with just one color because then it's easier to just lock this specific color and then just color on top of it without getting anything around. I think it should be this one, yeah. So his I guess we could just make a quick group here with my layers. Group. Because I want this layer above so I don't have to like copy the layers. I want it to not interact with the one to interact with the one below it, but not interact with the background. So I need to group it for that. Okay, that's an ugly color, bro. We're gonna make that nice, bro. That's ugly, bro. A little paler, maybe. Still ugly. Okay. Redder maybe. Alright, well that's like that can pass. So I'm just gonna color him like below all the way. Because that's gonna be the clothes. And obviously I'm gonna erase the things I don't want colored. So later when I interact with it, it's not gonna color the skin when I lock the layer. Let me lock the colors basically that I'm gonna work in. It's pretty convenient, I must say. Digital art just sometimes feels so fast, you know? Like, especially if you're doing simplified things. It's just quick. It's just fast. It just zooms. Yeah, I'm gonna lock that now. I was quite anxious, but I'm glad you guys stopped by. Up in a basic quiet. Aw. Well, I'm glad you did it though, even if it was very anxious activity for you. And I mean, it always helps when like you don't have to talk to yourself. Trust me, I had streams where I'm just talking to myself, and it's like, oh, start mumbling halfway because it's a little weird when you talk to yourself. Most of the other times, Mia and Stu come along. Here we have some holes, which means we gotta fix the original one. We colored in. Let's see if there's any more. It's here. It's here. Here. Alright. Alright. I have no idea what kind of shoes he was wearing. I just assumed that they were black or blue or whatever. This one. And because I just assumed that, that's what I'm gonna do. Like that. More interesting. A little. They're like slightly blue. I can't even say. It's very. Right. And here. Just a little shine on the shoes, you know? Just a little shine. Better than ASMR. Damn. What kind of ASMR have you been watching? And sometimes when it's me, I feel weird touching myself. Yeah, that's. Why, thank you. It's because I'm a chill person. Honestly, it's probably because not being chill would take a lot of energy, and I have not enough energy to be very gremlin-like. See how it's cool? So since we now locked the layer, we can just color over this, and it's not going to interact with the skin, it's just going to interact with the clothes, and that is exactly what we wanted. We don't want it to taint the skin. Right. Now we're gonna take. Yeah, it's gonna make it more blue for the shadows. There's obviously a lot more shadows in the original picture, but we're just doing this to give it a little depth. It's not really necessary. Some chibi drawings don't even have any shading involved in it. Some of them have like that not sparkly, more like airbrushy shading, I guess. Some of them have those. It's really whatever, however you want to shade it. I just like it to be, it gives it a little depth, basically. And I want that. Little shoe shine, hell yeah. I mean, ASMRs are kind of weird, honestly. I guess most ASMR, I'm like, okay, I get why people watch it. Like, I don't really get it, but I understand that people find it relaxing or something like that. Except food ASMR, food noises, bruh. Food noises are not it. Here's just this little blue. We can take a lighter color. Let's see how much lighter that is. We can make it lighter. Oh, okay, that's a little too light. There we go. So basically, it's like 3 colors: base color, the lighter color, which now I think it's still a little too light, and the lighter color, which is basically like on the shoes is the shoe shine, and on his shirt, not a shine, it's just a little, gives a little different colors, more things to see. I feel like it makes it look a little nicer, whatever. Alright. That's for that. And now this one is like yellow, but this is the like ochre yellow, which is kind of ugly though. I mean, it's ugly to paint with. Oh my god, I know, with the mouth open thing, god, that's nightmare. Oh my god, how could I don't get it. I genuinely don't get people who find that relaxing. I mean, I guess I don't understand mukbangs in general. Like, I understand their initial purpose or how they were created was to you feel like if you're alone, you feel like you're eating with somebody, right? That's the whole point. But it definitely doesn't feel like that. It just feels like somebody's chewing at you with their mouth directly at you, and I'm like, bruh, I'm not vibing with this. Let's see. Now his damn, I forgot the name for this. Outfit item tie. There we go, tie. His tie doesn't look like this, but we're gonna take some artistic liberties and just gonna do that. And I'm gonna streak it out with red, because there's like some red flowers or something like there. You know. We're not gonna make flowers, we're just gonna streak it out or whatever. Actually, I could probably take one of these brushes that does the little maybe this one, let's see. Where's that other one? Not that one. This one maybe? Maybe this one. Okay. Small. Smaller. Yeah, well, since it looks like flowers, I'm trying to make it a little flowery or whatever. Alright. Cool. You can't even tell it's there, but that's fine. Now, this one, I want to make it darker. Yeah, you can also experiment with colors. Doesn't, it's not that important. It's that one there. I'll make it here as well, because I want it to look like it leaves a shadow. Oh yeah, what I was saying, you have like 3 parts. You have the shadow, the highlight, and basically the mid-tone is the actual color of the item most of the time. But it is also affected by the lighting that is currently affecting it. So that can also change a lot depending on that. In this case, in the tie case, I haven't really gone there. I just left it like that. I didn't think it was really very important. Here we're gonna add a little dark thing. Yeah, the shadows are obviously gonna be different colors, depending on what surface they're on as well. I mean, drawing a simplified chibi isn't really a great way to showcase what I'm talking about, but yeah. The outfit. Probably make it a little emphasis here. Maybe here for the right there. And alongside this. Well, the lower one at least. Alright. Now that tie really is kind of looking ugly, huh? I think I'm just gonna streak through this. Because the little flowers wasn't really doing it. I want to streak red and yellow. Feels nicer. This one almost looks like green. Doesn't even look like yellow, even though it's not really nowhere. It's nowhere near green. And that's a lesson of how colors interact with each other. Fun. Alright. Now we want this one. Make it a little more yellow like that. Let's see. Yeah. That's fine. Maybe a little brighter. Okay. Fully like that, yeah. Now let's see how this looks. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If it looks ugly, we'll fix it later. Just wanted a little more variety on the looks of this. In normal circumstances, would just be the highlight color, but I don't think it really. The color of the outfit's too uniform, so I wanna give it a little spice. Also, I probably should have gone with his blue outfit. Blue, whatever he's wearing, looks nicer than the Soaker one. I mean, it looks nice this way, right? As an actual material versus when you're coloring it, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright. Gonna make it a little over the hand as well. You know, I wonder what the Classy thinks about ASMR. He's like a weird type. He might actually like them. Especially, like, I guess, like ASMR food stuff. I mean, he said he finds cleaning soothing, so it wouldn't surprise me. Let's see how I wanna do this part. Alright, so that's for the outfit, and now we're gonna go back to our previous layer where we had for skin, and we're gonna do that. Make it darker. Let's see how dark that is. Yeah, I just wanna. Yeah. That's it. I don't really color a lot of the Chibi head. Just some spots that I think basically look nice colored in. And here, just gonna put this in, that. also, I guess, around his hairline as well. I usually tend to color those in. Alright. Cool. Now, hold up. He has like blue eyes, right? Does he? Does he have blue eyes? I don't even know, bro. Does he have green eyes? Ah. Foam? Like, how does that work? Foam ASMR. Bro, does Connor have green eyes? I don't even know, bro. What color? Take this like that. Let's see. Ugly brown. Nicer brown. Oh. This brown isn't even good because it's... Okay, let me... Alright. Damn, what was this? Damn, I need to check references. Give me a second. I think they're green. But I'm not sure. I know in some animations that people done of him, he was green. I mean, his eyes was green. Not, he wasn't green. He's not an alien. I meant his eyes.
Manga or Jap.
Oops. Probably gonna hear that because I accidentally played one of his videos to check. I think it's green. Okay, we'll just assume it's green, right? That we're just gonna assume. Just gonna assume it's green. And also his hair is lighter than this. I just realized after watching that video. I mean, not watching, just checking it out. Oops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's green. I remember now that one of the animations I've seen, he was really, really pale, but his eyes were really green. And all of his anime avatar things on his channel are also green-eyed. Alright, that's for the hair. Just gotta also... Alright. We're gonna make it more like that, yeah. I try to follow some of these colors. I try to follow the lines of the hair basically to make it look nicer. Alright. There it is. These ones here also. I'm not really following because here he has like blonde hair because he dyed it, but yeah, just gonna go with his current hair color, kinda, more or less. Not really the one in the reference photo. Right, we're gonna need some of this. Zoom in on what? Alright, and I'm gonna give him a little highlight. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. And now for the rest of the face. Wait, is okay. You can see his eyebrows. I was trying to determine if you can see his eyebrows or not. How dark should I color them? Okay. 1 and 2, and now. Nice. Light blue, always better than pure white or gray. Still in the grayish area, obviously, but not quite there. Because your eyeballs aren't white. Don't forget about that. They're kind of grayish or whatever, but that kind of looks ugly. Kind of same applies to teeth. They're just a little brighter. Most people. Some people have yellow teeth. I just crossed my mind that maybe I should, as a troll, just give him yellow teeth. Like the meme with the British having bad teeth. But feels like it would be low-key bullying, so I'm not gonna do that. Now, we've determined, kinda, that he has green eyes, so they look very gray here. So, it's probably because they're darker then, right? Oops. I'm gonna start with, so I'm gonna make it even darker. I'm gonna start with the dark base and then I'm gonna build up the base lighter. Towards the green. That green, yeah. Like that. And there's that. Oops. There it is. There's the bright green. I almost said bright red. He pulled the lucky lottery on that. Could have had them British teeth. Just gonna make this darker here. Take this. Okay, that one, cool. Now that. Alright. And now bright white, just for that extra highlight. Like this. So over here. Let's see, this one would be also lighter. There's that. Alright. Can add some of that color to the eyebrows. Make it more interesting. Alright, I think our Chibi CdawgVA is complete. In, I think, probably less than an hour and a half. Not quite sure how much it is at the moment. Yeah, it's about an hour and a half, right? Okay, I think that's pretty cool. I don't know about the background. Should I like add anything? Maybe the gray in the background's a little too gray. Maybe. Well, it's kind of similar to where he's standing anyway, so it's fine. Oh, look, here's a watch. I didn't add the watch. Ah, who cares? Damn, now I feel like I want to add the watch. God damn it. I played myself. Alright, fine, I'll add the watch. I need to negotiate with myself. Be like, fine, I'll add the watch. Damn it. I don't even know why I'm adding it. Guess the outfit doesn't feel complete without the JoJo watch. I'm pretty sure he has the JoJo watch too, right? Alright. Watch this speed watch time. How to create a watch in less than 2 minutes. Actually, no. Then if I set a timer, then I'm just gonna fuck up. This darker. And well, the watch kind of dark. You can't even see it. So we're just gonna do that, right? And that for the glass. And to know it's a watch, let's add some watch hands. Alright, there it is. There's the watch. Alright, now it's done. And with it being done, that'd be also the end of the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you coming and watching me draw a chibi. It was pretty fun. I was wondering how fast I could do it. And that'd be it. See you next time. Bye.